Hey everybody, it is Celine and my daughter Alexis is here helping me. So if you hear me talking to her, you know what's going on, or if you hear her voice because she's going back and forth, she is going to be my mover today. I have pulled, well, let me say, I've been a demonstrator for close to 20 years. It'll be 20 years in March. And I pulled all of my retired stamps that I have in my collection. When I purchase stamps for my business, I don't sell them. I keep them. And I give them away with an equal order. So that's what today is about. So I'm going to find our live video here and get it shared over. Did you already do it, Lex?
I found it. I am working on...
So we need to share it in the creative group, and then we need to share it in the Bogo group. And if you're wondering what the Bogo group is, well, I linked to it up in the top of the description. So if you click on it, Alexis can get you approved when she sees it, when she's not moving my things around. So yeah, I've been a demonstrator for 20 years, and what do you know? Now I need these things. I've been staring at computer screens and stamps for so long. Yep, my eyes are shot. Anyway, basically everything that's out, and this is crazy. Here, I'll just give you a quick peek. Here's some of it. And there's more over here. Everything that's out is free with an equal order. So if there's something that you want, I would love to help you with it. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through it. And then I also had some questions about steel rule dies. Back in the day when we used to sell big shots, we had these big thick dies. And frankly, I'm shocked that they're still in my collection because of, number one, the price, and number two, because of the quality. They are thicker dies that I used to actually cut up to 6 pieces of paper at one time. So if you were cutting out things like letters, I could whip through prep because I would be able to, cut 6 at a time as opposed to 1 or 2.
All right, we're in the creating group and the Bogo group, as well as on your business page.
All right, we're live. So that means I can just jump in and tell you, what is this Bogo thing about? Well, it's when I give away my old stuff for an equal order. And it's that simple. So if you live local to me, you can come pick up your stuff after you place your order. Problem solved. For every $50 that you spend, I'm also going to throw something in. So it could be a bolt of ribbon. It could be an old retreat gift. It could be one of my Stamp Your Heart Out bags. And this morning I have my coffee mug going, my Stamp Your Heart Out coffee mug. But it could be a bag. It could be, I have loads of stuff. And all I do for every $50 that you spend, I throw in an embellishment or paper or something. So if you live local, you can come pick up. And if you don't live local, you do have to pay shipping from me to you. But that's just it. That's the only cost of the free stuff that I'm giving away. So when you do place an order with Stampin' Up! Through today, and the order is over $75, you also get free shipping. So originally I was going to do the buy one, get one on the weekend. And then I spent 36 hours early this week to get it taken care of and documented, and Alexis witnessed it and didn't bother me while I drank my coffee and did nothing but documentation. She's over there. Okay, so how it works is Bogo's already open. You click the link at the top of the page, you join the group, Alexis will let you in, and in that group there's a bunch of albums. Now at the top there's a section called Featured, and you can find the guidelines. And the guidelines are a little lengthy, but I am super detailed, and I want to make sure that I have the item before you place an order. So the first thing you do is you click on Media or Albums at the top. If you're on your phone, I can go right to Albums, but there are some browsers on the internet. If you're on a tablet, you might have to go to Media to find the albums. And then there's albums that have they started with 100 items each. So I have album 1 to 99, and then 100 to 200, and 200 to 300, and so on. And we're up over 1,000 now. I created the 900 and the 1,000 albums this week early on Monday. Hi Sharon, hi Vicky. Good to see you guys. Sharon's already taken advantage of the sale. So I have some pretty awesome things, and today I'll go through those with you because we do have a couple of customers and friends who are not on Facebook. So they watch my lives after the live, and they'll get a chance to see some of the items. And if they reach out to me, I'll be happy to see if I can find the items in the albums and mark them for them. So if you're watching along at home and you're not in the BOGO group and you can't comment to be the first to reserve the item yourself, well, you can send me an email, and if it's left, I can reserve it for you and you can place an equal order. I plan to be around tonight. I'm not going anywhere. So I'll be here until midnight, until the BOGO shuts down, so that you can get your free shipping from Stampin' Up! With an equal order in my store. So that's the basis of it. Once you've picked out all your items, then you need to email me. And again, it's in the directions, like where to send the email, and you tell me what numbers you picked. So if you picked number 2 and number 1018, you would just give me a laundry list of all the numbers, and then I email them back to you. This is for a couple of reasons. Number 1, I'm not perfect and I make mistakes. So when I email you back, I'll tell you what I've pulled for you. And if it's wrong, like this morning, Lorraine, I pulled the wrong item. She sent me the wrong number. I don't know if I pulled the wrong item too. Doesn't matter. We fixed it before she placed her order in. Her package is already ready to go, and it has postage on it. So you wait for the confirmation email from me to let you know that I've gone through all these boxes that are numbered 1 to 1068, and that I can find your item and I can put my hand on it before you place your order. Let's see. You agree and you are aware that these are my used things. They are the things that I use to demonstrate. I bring them to parties, you know, so they're gently used. Some of them may not be used at all. Some of them might be more loved than others because I used them in class, but they are my personal items, and that they are as is, and there are no returns. I do have 2 stamps that I'm trying to figure out where they go, and they're cling stamps, to figure out what stamps that they go in, and they're still sitting on blocks because I refuse to put them away until I can put them away in the set where they go. Okay. Again, the bonus for me is every 50 you spend, there'll be some sort of bonus in your box, and you just have to pay shipping to me for the retired stuff, or you can come pick it up. We have club next week, so people who are in club, I can put your things on the wall, and when I see you in club next week, it can come. You wait for your products to arrive, and I update and delete the items that are missing. So if you go to album 100, there may only be 60 items left, and that's because 40 of them are gone. So I haven't done a BOGO in 2 years. I'm so excited. We did go through all the albums at the beginning, and we found 5 or 6 items that were missing that were in the albums that we didn't have, and we deleted those pictures, so it could be anything. I probably grabbed them for somebody that was looking for it. But once they go back into the vault, meaning into storage, I don't touch them again typically until I do another BOGO. And it's been 2 years, so I have a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna pull down the first bin. This is 1 through 38. Is this not crazy? I can fit about 20 stamp sets in a bin, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the camera right now and flip it so I can start to show you the items. And then midway through, I'm gonna show you those steel rule dies. They're amazing, and I'm shocked that I still have them in my collection, but I think what it is they're old enough that people don't realize that they can use them with the new die cutter. So let's flip the camera, and we'll dig into the boxes together. So meanwhile, if you're watching and you're not part of the BOGO group, you can click the link at the top, and my daughter Alexis is monitoring that group right now. So you can click real time. Sorry, coffee o'clock.
Coffee season.
You can click real time. I'm walking around here so that I don't drop anything off the table. And join us for the swap parade. Okay, so here we go. Item number 1. Yes, there's a number 1. Timeless Tidings. So this is not necessarily the oldest one that I have, though, because I update them as I go. So Merry Christmas. Very, very pretty. So we're just going to go through them. Let's see. Geez, I don't have a number on that. Oh, it goes with this. It goes with the Pretty Petites bundle. So this is a bundle, and it comes with a stamp set and a punch for $25. So meaning you place a $25 order in my online store, and you can get this for free, and you just have to pay the shipping from me to you. Bloom and Grow bundle. And this came with the Budding Blooms dies.
Oh, this one was gorgeous.
I know, they're so stunning. And they're so fun to watercolor. So this looks really small, these images. And they're actually kind of huge. I'll just show you real quick. Look at how big these are. I think Wedding, Let's Celebrate You, Forever Starts Today. They're absolutely beautiful. I love even the font. Thank you from the heart. So the stamps in this one are bigger than they appear on the front cover. Let's see. I have a number 11 embossing folder that's bent, and I told you in the thing that it was bent. Number 12. Do you guys know what this is? This punch, and I have a bunch of these, by the way. This punch connects. So usually there's a start line. I don't see a start line on this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, see it? There it is. There's the start line. So you put it in, and I am putting it at the start line. I know you probably can't see it from your vantage point, but then you just flip it over. Hang on, I'm wrong. What am I doing? I know you start on the start line. I'm trying to remember how to use these. Wow, it's been a while. Oh, I see. So then you come through here until it marries up. You see how you can see the design through here, and then you punch again. And then you push down until it marries up again, and I can see the silver, and boom. So now I have a decorative border for a scrapbook page or a card. So that's that type of punch. Wow, it's been a while. We haven't made border punches in a while. Just had to get to the trash. Okay, so. Oh, I pulled that off. Bad girl. I'm going to be like wrecking the place. So this must have come off of this.
You want me to double check?
Yeah, you're gonna have to put them back together for me, babe. Field of Wildflowers. Does this go with the punch? I don't know. I'll have to look. Number 12.
Okay.
Number 13 is Festive Post Stamp Set. So when you go through the albums, you'll be able to see these more clearly and what's included, because I will double check based on the album. So this is number 15. Remember this one? Hug in a Mug? It's a coffee set.
Oh, Hug in a Mug was so fun.
Oh, I love it. All right, so Hug in a Mug is number 17, I think, and it is $17. That's funny. And this one, the Field of Flowers, was the bundle with that punch. Oh, that's awesome, Jolene. Yeah, and if for some reason you don't have the video on how to use that bow maker, let me know, and I will send it over to you. It's still on my phone, so I can send it in Messenger. Daisy Delight Photopolymer Stamp Set is number 21. All right, and then should I put some of these back? Or maybe like I'll hand this over the table. We don't really have a method yet. But Daisy Delight is next. So I'll take it out and she can put them back in. Does that work? Sorry, kiddo.
This was one of my favorites.
I know.
I loved it.
She's not on camera. No, this is all done.
Okay.
These are all done. So 13, 15, 17, 12, 11. Hike. All right. So this is number 26. These are 26 is this. Oh, wow. I told the universe to send some love your way, or send some awesome your way. You know, it's funny, all week we were talking about, my friend of mine was saying her husband just passed, and she was saying that the husband was sending her winks. And I said, did you tell him to send money? Tell him next time to send money instead of just winks. Too funny. Strong of Heart. This is gorgeous. It's a 2-step stamp, and you stamp one and then the other. And I love that there's a hole, so you could see through and where you're going. All of these memories. Lined alphabet. So this is a pretty big alphabet. If you look at it versus my finger, it's probably an inch tall or an inch and a half on the T. And then barely used. Was it ever used? Oh my gosh. Look at how cool these are. Yeah, looks brand new actually. So I love a good alphabet. And these you could color. I mean, there's so many things you could do. So that was 34, number 29. Number 30 is Around the Corner. Don't you love stamp sets that do this? We have a few right now that do this, and they go around the corner. Here, let me see if I can get you a better view. And lots of very cool images in this one, like a starburst. You could turn these into snowflakes. There's a little party hat. It's your day. It's your day. Celebrate tiny victory. Got to celebrate all the victories. Oh, I remember this one. I did faux stained glass with this one.
Oh, that one was.
Where you can emboss ink in. Hopefully I'm getting like poor connection issues.
I'm seeing you still though.
It's yelling at me. Okay, good. Nice, beautiful. Red rubber lasts so long. Happy birthday. May your day be as beautiful as you are. So cool. And then number 33. You're my person. You're all heart. I loved this set because my team is Stampers with Heart, so I used it a lot. Thank you. You're in my thoughts and in my heart. There it is. Beautiful. Rooted in Nature bundle. So this is a 2-up stamp set. It was originally $72.75. Again, free with an equal order, and you get the dies that go with it. So it cuts out. This is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And I love these words because I like to say that I call it the mother-in-law. I have the best mother-in-law, by the way, but I call it the mother-in-law card because you would stamp this in the center of your card, and then all you would have to do is write "Love, Celine." Just saying. Oh, did I bury the number? Alexis is looking at me, rolling her eyes, but I'm talking, so.
No.
Anything can happen when I'm gabbing. Saying thanks. Again, great mother-in-law card set. Gorgeous font. Peace on earth, thinking of you, sending thanks. Perfectly framed. Together we can get through anything. What a great sentiment. The world is yours. How about a graduation card with that? You make me happy, sending hugs, lots of love. You are wonderful. Beautiful set. $16, number 37. The bundle. I think that it's To a Wild Rose. Yeah, I covered the name of it, but obviously it's just disgustingly awesome. Actually, I made something with this. Up on the shelf behind you, Alexis, is that cookbook. These are the dies that come with it. So stunning. I think it's like, yeah, and you might have to move the door to get in there. Look at how pretty, like this. So you would, yeah, that's the one, I think. Oh, maybe not. Nope, it's the one with the flower. It's the one with the flower on it, babe. But, see the blessed that goes in the middle? Probably can't see the blessed, but it does go in there. This is one that I made with it to give you an idea. That's the dies. And this was from a retreat. We did a cookbook. Everybody in the room gave me a recipe, and we made a cookbook with it. But this stamp set is stunning, and I love the font. So there's the leaves. Just beautiful. And there's that image. Thank you, Alexis. And it cuts out like borders and flowers and leaves. And as is, it does have a magnet that I put in so that it would be easier to get in and out of. But that one's 54 and item number 38 in my Bogo. And I think, oh, I'm wrong. Okay, so item 29, layering alphabet. This one I had trouble with. I never really figured out how to use it. And it was $143, but it was a big deal. Like you could cut out the letters and layer them. I'm sure that there are Google videos on how to use this one, but I never put ink on it because I never got there. So how's that for honesty? I don't know how to use this.
It says that it coordinates with the lined alphabet, which was number 29.
Well, that's good to know. Oh, so maybe that's it. Maybe it was a bundle. We could put that together later. Here, put that in there. Number 31. Oh, remember these boxes? Mini curvy keepsake boxes. So you die cut this thing, and then these come up and fold together, and then you slip the little slip notches over it, and it makes a little box. It's the cutest thing ever. But I'm just going to keep going because we have a lot to show you, and I thought I would just give you a little taste of everything. That's number 31. And number 36 is the Many Mates bundle. Who doesn't love a good sentiment set? I'm just going to give you a second. And if you're watching this on the replay, feel free to screenshot if you want to see all the sentiments. But it came with all of that, 19 stamps in all, and then these gorgeous background dies. So I will move that back. Then one. There's only what? I don't know. I'm not going to look. So 41 to 48. Snowy Wonder. Here we go. Here, let me just, that's 84. I started at the end. Get it right, Mom. All right, what I'm going to do, I am going to get it right. I'm going to take all the items out of this box and let her put them back in. So, ta-da. We're going to do it this way. Grab the bin. Awesome. Oh, that's funny. Number 41 is Snowy Wonder. So I must have two of them. And I do that often. If I am having a class and I think it's going to be easier on my helpers and on my personal back, I will buy 2 sets of dies or even 2 stamp sets if it's during a class. So this is Snowy Wonder dies and Snowy Wonder stamp set and Snow Time dies. This was out before they started calling the dies the same thing as the stamp set, so don't get nervous. They are the same thing. They go together like peanut butter and jelly, you know. Okay, so 41. Tags in Bloom. There was a tag punch that went with this, but I didn't have it, so. Very sweet, and you can tell I've used it a lot. Wishing you the best. Happiness looks good on you. I miss your face. Sending hugs just for you. Hoot hoot hooray. I did a bunch of classes on this. I love it. I'm going to sit. Much better. Love what you do. Photopolymer stamp. So it's a beautiful day. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Love what you do. Thank you. Again, they're a little bit bigger than it shows on the front, so I'm just going to show you the inside. I think this is helpful so people can see. Isn't this gorgeous? The power of hope. This reminds me of Disney a little bit. We were at outside the pavilion in Tokyo, and it looked just like this. And then a bonsai tree. Hope is the power that makes all things possible. Today is a day for new beginnings and good luck. Alexis, do we have any people that are trying to get into the...
I just let Elaine in.
Thank you very much. So for people that are trying to get into the Facebook group for Google, because you would like... for Bogo, because you would like to bid on an item, the link is at the top of the post. So this one is Time for Tags. There was a tag punch that went with this. There was also a set of dies, but I don't think I have it in my collection. I think it was already gone. Oh, and I got 2 of those. So, again, I liked it so much I bought 2 because I was using it for a class and it was good for, Celebrate with cake. Love it. Celebrate with cake. Lots of birthday wishes. It's your day to you. Sending you. Lots of birthday wishes. Sending you. Oh, so that doesn't really go, but it would be this one. A balloon, a cake, a mailbox. This would be even cute for Valentine's Day with the hearts in the mailbox. just $16. Number 56. Number 59, the stars are shining. Super cute. Celebrate the wonder. I'll show you the inside. Just $16. Wish for it all. I love the little crown. Whoop, I broke the elastic. Fling. This is a new one because I had 2 of these. And so this is number 67. It was $51.25, brand new, and it comes with a crown, and this makes a cute birthday cake, but you could use it to make a present too, if you didn't do the candles. Hoping this day gives you the best kind of memories. Look at these dies. They're so detailed and pretty. You guys know the trick with these. If you're having trouble getting your stuff to cut, you just rub it with a dryer sheet before you run it through with your sandwich. Framed for You, $19. This is adorable because it comes with this little wooden frame, and then you can build your scene behind it or right on top. And it does kind of stamp 3D because of the lines that are built into the stamp. I love it. $19. That's what the inside looks like. That's the inside. That's the outside. Oh, this is an older one. Perfectly You. This was a Hostess stamp set. Oh my gosh. So long ago. We used to have punches that went with all of these, but they were all different, and they're all gone. So it was just $16.95, number 70. I almost never let my religious sets go. They are the things that I usually keep, but I do have a bunch of nativity sets. This one is a nativity set. My mom would probably love it. Glory to the Newborn King. Maybe you remember him this Christmas season. So again, $16.95 in Bogo. This is number 71. Number 72. Love it. I love the bold images, bold sentiments, and I love that you can put them together. So Christmas Bliss, May the Sparkle. So this would be for the inside. You guys are, people are always asking me for things to stamp inside their cards. This is a great one. Ah, Sharon has a cast on her arm. That's not cool. So she's going to have to wait on your bow maker. Sharon, when you do feel better, let me know and I can always send you that video. We also put it on YouTube. Botanical Blooms. Look at these gorgeous big flowers. And there's a couple ways you can use this. You can ink them up in 2 different colors and use the kissing technique, and then stamp them on your paper if you wanted to. So you stamp this on this and then just make contact with the paper once. Or you can double stamp them. If you're going to double stamp them, I would wait in between for them to dry for a more crisp outline.
Sorry, I was fixing it then.
That's all right. Number 73. Perfect. Some love on those. Okay, number 74. Woven Heirlooms. Ugh. I just love stuff like this because it makes it so easy to make a card. You get the little fleur-de-lis. Prayers and heartfelt sympathy, wishing you a day of love and joy. There's the inside. This was well loved, but it's so soft still. I condition my stamps after I use them with the mist, so that helps keep them longer. 'Tis the Season. This is great if you have any type of star dies because it will line up with most of the 5-point star ones. It's got snowflakes, and you could make that into a Christmas tree. 'Tis the Season. Merry, peace, from love to joy. Celebrate, greetings. And then that little tiny star. So cute. Number 76. Oh, look at the font on this. Encircled in Warmth. So all the circles are back, and we have all the dies, all the punches out now. I told Stampin' Up! At one point, I'm like, if you made a punch in every size circle, I would buy them all. So please make them. So this to me looks like 2 3/8. Warm wishes, joyful season. It just makes it so easy to craft. Love, joy, and happiness. This is a mishmash of a bunch of different single stamps that came. So this was a New Year's one. And you can see I put a little bit of two-way glue on the back to make them sticky again. But Joy and Love to From, this was back when I actually used to use the labels, but I was always crooked putting them on. So if they don't have a label, they most likely have the sheet inside so that you can put the labels on if you prefer, but I don't use them. So number 77 is $15 for all of those different stamps. And it's a $15 order, so you get the stamps for free. It's just you place a $15 equal order. You are my number one hero. Merry Christmas. That was the old, I forget what it's called. Was it a shield punch? And then this was the umbrella punch. Then there's circles again. You put the Merry in my Christmas. That's so cute. I got the eye roll from the 20-year-old. Extra awesome Easter wishes. It's a little bit corny for her. Fabulicious. That's okay. May you someday have somebody that puts the Merry in your Christmas, babe. 78. 79. Be jolly, by golly. And look at whose handwriting. That's like Cirque du when Alexis was little. That's so, that's so your handwriting. Peace on Earth. Oh, I love these stars. And you could two-step this, or you can do, oh no, you can't do the kissy on this because it's, they're exactly. So this would be a two-step. And that, you stamp one and fill in, or you can go the other way. And of course it's photopolymer, so you can do that easily. Oh my goodness. To you and yours, peace on earth. Oh, and look at the little church. Oh, see what happens when I open these? I can't look. All right, so number 26. I'm sorry, number 79, $26. I can't look. I will so take it out of the collection.
I can go.
Contempo Christmas, number 80. And these have the stickers on them. Oh my goodness. Lots of memories. Lots of classes with these. And then Snowy Wonder, again, I had two of these. So $49.50. This is the second one. It's funny that it's in the beginning and the end of this bin. All right, so that's the end of the second bin. I'm like, why is this 36? But it's 136. I was freaking out for a minute. It's like the corridor that doesn't end. Whew. Gotta be careful of that. All right, so this, we even put tape over it, and it's still, we gotta put tape over the hole. Just saying. All right. These are stars dies, and there's a bazillion of them, and they're stitched. And when you cut out stars with these that are double stitched, they make an imprint on the paper underneath. So for example, if I were going to cut out this one, like there, I would get a stitched star, right? But when I pull the die away, the outline would be stitched, so I could also turn this piece into a card. So it's like double use. And I had a few of these, like I want to say 3, because I used them in classes. And so that's number 117, and it's 38. Cutie Pie Thinlit dies. This makes a little pie box. Absolutely adorable. Okay. Let me just get my handle here. Get a handle on what I got, and we'll get rid of the bin. Some of these are already missing, which is why it's kind of flopping around in there. Go ahead. We've already had over 100 items go out the door this week. XOXO, ho ho ho, or rolling eyes over here, oh oh oh. Num num and enjoy. Oh my goodness, Mom. Oh oh oh. Or OX, sorry, ox. I'm silly. Oh, $8.95 on that, just number 87. Number 90. I love this one because on a lot of these sets, I used to cut the words off the block. But in this case, they're separate already. So you can mix and match the images, except for the ho ho ho, which is under there. Unless you stamp it, sorry. It's like pure torture for my kid. Bells, so congratulations or celebrate. The little ducky could be for, this is a great all occasion one because it would be for baby or wedding or even anniversary. My 25th anniversary is this year. My daughter will be 21 in November. Can you believe it? Oh, squirrel. This one has all the terrors of my childhood. A squirrel, a mouse, and a raccoon.
Oh, like the mouse the other day.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And balloons, both in hearts. And they're adorable, actually. They're adorable little critters. But, yeah. I don't think I ever put ink on it because it creeps me out. But, look at that font. I like that happy birthday. So that's probably why I bought it. I probably bought it for the words because the critters do creep me out a little bit. Just saying.
At least squirrels are cute.
Yeah, they are. Oh, he is. He's a fluffy little guy. Although that guy, like, by himself would be the thing that nightmares are made out of. Number 91. Oh, my gosh. Number 97. Hey, at least I make you laugh, right? Cheerful tags. Or groan. Whatever. Merry holiday cheer. Oh, that's a cute little tree banner, but you could hang it upside down and go the other way and make like a banner. That's really cool. Could use it a couple different ways. $13.95. Wow, they don't make stamp sets for that anymore. Merry mistletoe. Look at that big Merry Christmas. Let's see how big it is. Yeah, that's a good size. Probably 3.5 inches.
Yeah.
And then the big deer. And wow, this is beautiful, and it's still so soft. You worry about stamps when they get older that they'll dry out, but that's nice. $19, pretty inexpensive. Again, $11.95, number 100. Christmas, holidays, seasons, greetings. Adorable. $11.95. 102 bundle in symmetry. This is one of those connector ones. You start at the line, you bring it through till you can see the silver, and there's a guide, and you can make a border out of those cute little leaves.
We love that one.
I did. Yeah, it's so pretty. And look at the font. Like, you can tell it's loved because once you use a stamp with red ink, it's never going to be that color again. But these are nice, solid images, but there's still so much detail. Best day ever. Thanks so much. Hey, friend. You are perfectly unique. Yes, I am. Nothing else. I got uniqueness. All right. Forever Lovely. These are great. So the idea of this is the flowers stamp, and then this is a 2-step with all the extra little leaves that go around it. If you haven't seen this in action, I would Google it. It's so pretty. You can tell it's well loved. And I love the sentiments. You are loved. I'll love you until the day after forever.
Romantic.
Okay. After the Storm. This was Frenchie's $1 Million set. I love all the light in it. A little sunshine for your day. Even the darkest night will pass and the sun will rise. You've been on my mind. Great, great set. Beautiful. 132 Festive Fireplace dies. I don't know how the dies ended up separated from the stamp set, but it was a super popular one. But you can make fireplace scenes with those. Cupcake cutouts.
How is that one not gone yet?
It's gorgeous. And I want to tell you a funny story. We made the poop emoji with this.
Yes, we did.
And we put like little shaker ball eyes on it. But you're one of the sweetest. Best things in life are you're the cupcake. You're the icing on my cupcake. It sounds like we have a pretty good theme going on. Thanks so much. Happy birthday. You, happiness, big, belated. So it's like all build-a phrases. Make a wish. Sweet. Baked with love. And a triple time stamp cupcake and candles. Cute. And that comes with dies that do like You know the Hostess chocolate?
Hostess cupcake.
Yeah, it makes the Hostess frosted symbol. Cute.
Yeah, I have that.
Isn't that cute? Right? And Wish. And what else is in here? The word sweet. So all of these just, and yeah. And then a banner to put it on. So you cut the banner and you cut this in a coordinating color. And then it's got a couple of scores in it, so you can actually make it more raised. I really like this one. That's number 130. Boy, sadness. I miss them. And you know, it's terrible because I would keep every single one, but I would have to move out. Stitch triangle dies, number 121. And it makes a banner. It makes all these cute triangles. These would be good on a card base. Just cut your designer paper into triangles and then layer them onto the bottom of the card base, right? Like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway. And then Nature's Thoughts dies, number 126. I'm sure this went with a stamp set at some point. Beautiful Promenade. Oh. This is one of those I used the heck out of. And the dies in this are just stunning. That shape right there is just gorgeous. And then you can put something across the middle. And then it has these really cool shapes. I'm here for you, friend. You're stronger than most. Praying that this difficult road leads you to a beautiful destination. Geez, that sounds like life in general right now.
Does this go with that?
Yes, those are a bundle.
Okay, can I have those?
That might be helpful. $45, number 124.
I brought the rubber bands over.
Thank you. Stitched all around. Again, circles, but these come with dies that go with, and they're cute. Stitched labels. Let's take a quick look. Look at that. So you cut it, and then you can stamp your sentiment inside. Oh, wow. So this is one of those that makes an imprint in the cardstock, but it doesn't cut it. So it would just make this design. And then that is like for these, best wishes. And then there's little tabs, friend, darling, lovely. Oh, look at these. I like it. And then even this, you could layer these for best wishes. And then it's got border dies, little X's, and then this one is just dashes. And then a tiny little heart. A stitched heart. How cool. All right, I will carefully put this one back. And it goes with this bundle, stitched all around. I'm going to take a break here in a couple of minutes and show you the steel rule dies because it's worth a gander. It's worth a roll through. Look at how cute these are. Animal outing bundle. So you got the cutest little rhino with a bird, and oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so that is $45 for the bundle. Nothing Sweeter bundle, and these are the dies that cut them out. That's not good with that. So you got the heart, the present, the tree. I loved this one. Baked with love, all my heart, you sweeten my day. Super cute. 116 stitched so sweetly. Dies. These shapes, I used them so many different ways, and I used to layer images on them. Remember these?
Oh, I remember those.
They were,
I used them a lot.
Yeah, so like, I had 3 sets of these, because they would layer so nicely. You could, just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
And then they had like stitched, scalloped rectangles. Who was asking me for scalloped rectangles? One of the girls in Litchfield, I think. I'll have to reach out to her and let her know that I found these, because she would probably love them. all stitched rectangles, and they're great for sentiments. And it goes with so many different stamp sets. I'm surprised it's in the collection, but I did have 3 of them, and I'm only seeing 1, so maybe, I don't know, I'll let you know if we have more.
Those were amazing dies.
So that's number 116, and it's 32. So free with a $32 order. This is free with a $27 order. It is the Merry Christmas. Say hi. Tell me that you're here. You got leaves and a flower. And is so thankful. If you're ready for me to take a break and show you those dies, let me know. Delightful day. Delightful birthday. Congratulations. A little something for you. Treats made with love. And they're beautiful. I like the size of them. Again, they work great with circle punches. And then there were some embossing folders, macrame, animal print. I even have some dies and embossing folders that didn't make Bogo this time, so maybe I'll do another one in August when I have time to put them in properly. Starlight dies, just gorgeous. I mean, with a cute nativity scene, you could have a card with this in no time, and it would make amazing Christmas cards. And, I did have more than one. Stitch So Sweetly dies, so there's 2 left out of the 3 that I had. All right, let's take a quick break. I'm going to grab my cut and emboss machine and show you. So I'm going to skip from album, I'm right at album 1
to 200.
Yeah, 146. 146 is next. But I'm going to stop and take a quick break and show you some from album 500. So what are these? Well, these are steel rule dies. And back in the day, some of the open images like this, I would cut up to 6 pieces of paper at one time with them, which is pretty impressive if you think about it. What did I do with my cut and emboss? So back when we sold these, we sold a Big Shot, right? And I think that people weren't sure if they would work with the new cut and emboss. So let's test the theory. So this is my cut and emboss machine, Stampin' Up, and this is the full-size machine. And this is my normal platform that I use when I cut or emboss with these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my platform and my little thing and put that to the side and just leave my cutting pads. And I found these dies this morning. These are $40, number 572, and they cut out alphabets. Now, I'm a big scrapbooker, or at least I was at that time, and I would be so excited that I was able to do so many different letters at one time. For example, my name, Celine, I have 3 E's in my name. So it's a little tricky if I want to get just my name, because I'd have to use however many pieces of paper, right? So this is my cutting pad, and this is the one, this is my loving cutting pad. So I covered the S in my name, and I just got rid of all the other pieces, and all I have is my cutting pad. So my sandwich is the bread, are my cutting plates. I put the paper against the die and rolled it through. So now if I wanted to spell my name, I'd need 3 E's, right? So I just did 1 piece of paper with this. There's my S. Okay, so the other die has E and N and L. So that's what I need to spell my name, right? Just checking. And for giggles, let's go 1, 2, 3 pieces of paper, because I need 3 E's, right? So I'm going to cover up the N, the L, and the E and roll it through again. Now, when I roll it through again, it will definitely cut it, but it'll be a lot tighter. So if you have problems with your hands, you could just use like 1 or 2 pieces and it would be easier to roll through. But I can spell my name in 2 swipes, and I have 3 E's. Just saying. So here we go. And again, I'm putting a little more pressure, and it's still using the cut and emboss. You can tell I'm putting pressure on it because it's moving around. Love my new table, by the way. It's not plastic, so it makes it easier doing demos. But I did 3 E's at once, and then there's my N, and then I got a bunch of other letters just because I wasn't paying attention. If I wanted to, I could cut it down and only cut out the letters that I need. But the steel rule dies, all you do is your regular cut and emboss machine and your cutting pads. So it works with our current machine. And I have a whole boatload of letters now. But rest assured, with alphabet soup, I can spell my name. I don't need to show you that I can spell my name. You guys know that. There's my L's. I almost lost my L's. Okay. So you get the idea. But I love this for so many reasons. Here, I'm going to throw some letters at you, Lex. Woo, that was exciting. Just like, here, let me get the trash barrel, Mom. You have one right in front of you, by the way. Can you say recycle bin? All right. So here's the snowflakes. Again, like I'll just cover the one that I want. Actually, I loved this one. We used to cut glimmer paper with that one. Yeah, like
before we had the non-shedding stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when we'd be covered in it. When we redid the studio over one time, and we pulled up the floorboards, and there was so much glitter underneath our floorboards. Hysterical. But you get the idea. So these they cut so easy, and they're comfortable going through the machine. And like I said, you just get rid of the platform altogether, and you just need your cutting pads. And that would have layered in had my paper been big enough. But you get the idea. Okay? So I know I had questions about it, so I thought that I would just hook you up and show you. Now, while I have this out, there's another one. Hold on. Oh. What? So, there's these longer ones. This one, and I know you might not be able to see it, but this one was like a funky card base, and it went all these different directions. And again, you could Google it because I put the name in the description under number 580. But if you wanted the long ones, obviously our cutting pads don't go that long, but these were for scrapbooking, and they're awesome for putting like borders. Oh, look at all the sparkles. Putting borders on your pages. So if you wanted to do these, you could get the Sizzix extended pads, but I do have 2 sets in my Bogo collection. So those are also part of Bogo. $10 for the used ones. And so if you were going to pick up one of these steel rule dies and you wanted the extended pad for cutting like the 12 by 12 borders, well, here you go. I have them still. So that's just saying. Oh, and does that one have all the alphabet soup? Proud mama moment. When Alexis was a baby, she, I don't even know if I should put this in Bogo. Oh my gosh. She would sit on the floor. We would roll through a full alphabet and she would just play with the letters. But she was reading before she was 3. We figured it out when we were out to eat one night. We were at the Blue Angus. And
place that no longer exists.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. And
now it's our favorite Mexican place.
The waitress asked her if she wanted fries with her chicken fingers, and she said, "No, I'll have the vegetable soup." And she read it off the board by herself, but I swear it's because of these letters. This one is the one I give credit for that. But who remembers this? This was one of my favorite shapes. I wish Stampin' Up! Would bring this shape back in current, because it was the top note die.
My favorite big dies are in a different box.
Yep, these are. Oh, I know. There's a full serif alphabet that she used for her 8th grade project. So again, these are peekaboo dies, and these all create different little windows. This one creates a pennant And again, like if you're creating a pennant, and it's great that we can cut out one at a time and create a banner, but these you can cut out multiples. So it's just more bang for your buck, I think. And they are heavy. They do take up a little bit more space, but they are steel. And the cutting blades are steel on the inside. So these are different shaped pennants. And you can see them all. This one makes a bow.
That was the paper bow that.
Yeah, that was fun. I want to do one. Anybody want to see it? The squirrel. Oh my god. Here. We just need a bigger piece of paper for that, right? Okay. So I really want to take the time to cut it down, but I don't. So I'm just going to go like this because it will cut more than one. And I have no patience. So, and I'm live. I don't want to take your time. So let's see. I'm going to put these back. So when you go into those albums, you'll be able to see all the items one by one. And I can go back and show you, like, what I think I'll do is show you the highlights. Ooh. I need a cutting pad. Sorry. I had one on the table. If you find it first, let me know. All right. Cutting pads. I already lost a cutting pad. That's awesome. Have a sip of coffee. All right. So here's my Big Z bow die, and this is $33 with an equal order. Why am I not going through here? Let me show you how to do it. You know what it is? It's because I'm so close to the end. I could almost use the extended pads with this. It's hard to push in because it's on the end, but we're good to go now. So you roll through, and it just barely fits a standard cutting pad, this bow one. So you have everything you need if you own this machine. And the piece I folded over we'll get rid of. And you can make a really nice pair of eyeglasses if you wanted.
Here's the cutting.
Right? And there's the tags. And then this is like a little thing to fold over. All right, so let's see. See if I remember how to do this. Do you remember this? I don't remember. I want to say that this one made a small one. All right, I need to move the table towards you because this table doesn't move as easy. Here, I'm going to send that your way. And if you want, you can start putting these away. So this was $5.72, $40 for that little alphabet that I showed. So these are all in the 500 album. All right, so let's grab a bone folder. I want to say, yeah, so this one goes like this, the long one, the eyeglasses. And I like to bone folder them.
I might need a little help jangling this box. I have to get her one done.
Oh boy. All right, I'll help you. Well, you need to lay them flat. The cutting pads aren't flat in there. That's why it's not. The cutting pads are sitting on something for them to sit up like that. Yeah. There you go. I'll help you after this. I can't do it while I'm live.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of adhesive in the middle and lay this down. I used to love these. I'm like a little kid. Sorry, I'm crafting right now. I can't help you put that away. You could always put it under the table. Okay, and then, oh, what did I do with the other one? There was another one.
There, over here.
Oh, thank you. So then these pieces go underneath like that. And of course I folded the paper over, so on some of it I ended up with more, and obviously I would put more adhesive if I was doing it like for the good. No, there's another piece I'm missing. Yeah. So this one makes a smaller one again. So it actually makes a double bow. We're both looking under the table now. Let me see that die real quick. Does it only make one?
Yeah.
Can I see? Oh yeah, so I would have to cut another one to get another one of these. So it's a smaller piece. Good to know, good to know. But that, you would make a double that way. I could probably, because I just folded it over, legit. Is that the bigger one? No, that's the bigger one. Okay. So you would have to cut two if you wanted to go that way. But you can do it in one swipe and have a bow. And then when you're all done making your loops, this is to cover any of the seams. Isn't that cool?
It is.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. They really are a different crafting experience, and I miss them. I wish that we still had them, because I would buy them all. Sarah, if you see this video, just know that I would. So there's that and that and that. She answered you, Lex. Thanks for reaching out to her. But like, if you wanted to, you could make a double like that. And then imagine having that on top of a present that you wrap. Like the thickness of that, it's so cool. Ugh. All right. So once again, and that was from Current Paper, by the way. So you get the dies, you get the paper from order the paper and get the die for free. Okay, let's just do, moving forward, I'm just gonna do like highlights. So there's my piece that I sort of cut out halfway, just to show you. But I want to kind of give you an overview. There's a few things that, let's see, let's take a look. I'll do highlights. What's this?
Snowman punch.
Oh, yeah, how is that still here? This was a bundle, I think. Snowman bundle. It's got to be a bundle. It's under number 180. So cool. All right, so my favorite things in this box. Let me just pull out my favorite things. Perfectly plaid. Absolutely awesome. Christmas trimming dies. So this happens quite frequently in my Bogo collection. The Tidings and Trimmings has dies, right? Well, I did this for a class, so now I have a second set of dies, and they're right beside each other. 156 and 159 are matched, but it's just a double. So one's a bundle and one's not. Perfectly Plaid had a punch that went with it that I think ended up with a different stamp set, I think. Because it was one of those that it had multiples. Let's see. What else in here did I love? I loved this one. Super duper. I love all the balloons. And it actually reminds me of Alexis's favorite video game when she was little, Minecraft. Let me see. This one I loved because of the shape. I did an anniversary card for Brian with this. Home is wherever I'm with you. Great anniversary set. Let's see. Beautiful Moments. How cute is this? Awesome if you love to watercolor. All right, so that is from 146 to 191 highlights. So I'm kind of taking it into next gear, right? So can you put the 100s back there? Bottoms up, so that the bigger number on the bottom. Oh, this was a super popular one. Ready for Christmas, because it had all the dies to build the staircase for the puppers. I love this one, and I couldn't keep it in stock. I remember that one. Wow. This was a label card, so you cut it and it's got a flip in the middle. Number 220. God bless you. Beautifully braided. This is one of those connector punches, and look, it makes like that Irish braiding look. Oh, I love it. Needle and Thread, A World of Thanks. Let's see. If you're having trouble finding the albums, let me know. It's right at the top of the group, but you might have to look under the word media first. So this is part of the 200 album. Actually, Lex, if you give me a second, I'll keep with the 200s because that's the end of the 200s, so that one will go in the bottom.
Yep.
Let's see what's in here. Blessed Mother, bountiful border, born to be loved. Beautiful. Oh, this one.
That one was a good one.
I love this because you literally stamp it on the page and it does all the work. I hit the middle with Wink Estella, but this, when you stamp it in a bright color, is just fabulous. I loved this set. Bloom by Bloom, birthday wishes for you. I'm really pulling my favorite things. Again, this was that same as the badge punch. If you have the badge punch, I have all the stamp sets for it. But the badge punch itself went. Okay. Oh, this one. I used this to pieces. 4 different apothecary art. Absolutely beautiful. You can stamp anything inside these little borders. Love it. And this is great for journaling if you're a scrapbooker. Question?
Yeah, but a moderating question, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Life too short. Say no to cake. And all right. So that goes there. And this is the bottom of the 200s. So if you're not on Facebook and you can't look at the numbers, I'm just kind of going through the albums. I'm going to go high level now. Cake Soiree. This is a double. Very cool. And it's a 2-part stamp. So you stamp a light color, let it dry. Then you stamp a dark color. Or you stamp this and you color watercolor as you want. Or you can even heat emboss it. But I love that you can take these and stick the words into the cake. So the idea would be that the celebrate would be coming up out of the cake. It's adorable. Yeah. Epic alphabet. Love it. And to give you an idea of the size of the letters, there's my finger. Right? Beautiful though. And all the shapes that go with it. Great for scrapbooking. Let's see. I love this one. You're pretty great. You're going places. The little faux map. This is great for stamping a background on a card. Go good with the bundle that we have right now. Florentine Filigree. You're in my thoughts. Happy days. I like this also. It could be a background for a religious card. All days are beautiful that begin with you. Until I don't talk this long very often.
Maybe you should take a sip of coffee.
Right? Good call. Friendship preserves. Sip, sip. Gorgeous. Like, seriously gorgeous. All right, so that's the bottom of the 200s. So this will go on the bottom, and those two will go on top. Can I give you that?
Yep.
So these are out of order. Out of order. I'm missing a box. Because I jumped to 341 from 299. That's okay. 341. You see how we do it though. Like I have everything in order so that if I need to find it, I can find it. Oh, I loved the font on this one. Smile, love, happy, sunshine. I love all of the words too. You're so funny. Hello, sunshine. This is you. Good times. Love this. And this one, oh my gosh. Remember, did you guys have one of these when you were a kid? The spiral spin set. What do they call it, Lex?
Spirograph.
Spirograph, that's right. You put your pencil in and draw the lines. So cool. Again, would go great with circles. You'd have the scallop inside the circle, but I think it's fabulous. Okay, what else? Oh, good. She found the 300s. So, I know I'm going faster, but I am. I'm only going to pull out the things that, like, jump out at me. Yeah, I'm going to do that one first. Thanks. you can get the bottom one first. Bottoms up. Sweets for the sweet. I made so many pinwheels with this. Ugh, love it. And Love and Happiness, my florist is always asking me to make, this is a hybrid embossing folder. So the die sits inside and you can cut and emboss at the same time. It's a very cool, it was very popular at the time. And the anniversary greetings, I mean, I think, yeah, my florist would love me to keep this one, but she's always asking me for Valentine's. I mean, for anniversary. Takeout treats. Oh, that's cute. These would be really cute on a box. Less tricks, more treats. This is for you. Some Christmas cheer. So this has a little bit of Halloween and a little bit of Christmas in it and tags. So if you stamp this light, you could easily just snip a tag and have it. Wow, that's adorable. This one, tag alongs, adorable. Again, just for a tag, and it's got all the to froms built in. Let's see what else. This one came with paper because I wanted to keep it together. But the paper is black and white. I don't know if you guys remember it. And there are dies that go with it. So there's stamps, stamps, dies, and paper to go with.
That one was really cute.
I'm going to give you that to put back because I don't know where it came out of. Build a Blossom. These are awesome for building flowers. And they were so easy to just punch and layer. And you could stamp, or you could just punch out paper and go to it. So it depends on the look you were going for. Let's see.
Watercolor wings.
Watercolor wings, huh? Yeah, no, this is the one that stuck out at me. The You're Amazing one. This, I think this would fit with some of those dies I showed earlier. That I don't know if it would fit exact. But it would this definitely would, and so would this. All right, which one did you like?
Watercolor wings. I love this one.
Yep, 2 steps, or 3 steps. So you lightest, medium, and dark. Lightest, medium, and dark. And you would build a butterfly with them. So pretty. Remember this one? We had like little round circle things you could fill with them. This is the gumball set. I think I made a Jelly Belly card with that. All right, so that I'm going to give back to you. This is the bottom. That's the medium. So that goes in there. Let's see what we got at the top of the 300s. This one. Lovely stitching. If you like to sew, people, all of my sewers got this one already. But if you've never seen it before, it's quite the set. It's adorable. What else? Letters for you. I'm a fan of letters. I loved the Dahlia one. There's more letters in here. And all of these, if you see one that you like, you can always Google it to see samples that other people have made with them or that I've made with them. So, like, you could put anything in here. To an Amazing Woman, thank you for your kindness. Like, I love that all of the sentiments fit in there. And then these were the dies. Absolutely beautiful. And that's the stamp set. So you can see I didn't put the stickers on them, but the stickers are right in the case. Beautiful. Boy, lots of memories here. Oh, this goes with the tailored tag punch. I did like 5 different classes with this one because it's hard to find a good guy set, and I loved this. I bet you that this would go with our current one that has the rounded, you know what I'm talking about, Lex, right? Yeah, that one here. Let me see. They can't see you. I bet it would go really good with that. Even if you had to, like, cut it down a little bit. cute. Anyway, that's 301. Look at that, I kept it together. All right, so we're about halfway there, I think. Not halfway, almost. These are the ones that Alexis was talking about. Go ahead, tell them why.
I did my science fair project for 8th grade with these letters, and they are just fantastic.
They're huge. So think, okay, so here's my bone folder. That's the size of the L. I don't know if you can see it. So it's probably, a ruler might help, but it's probably like, I'm going to get a ruler. So 2.5, I'd say, would be like the widest letter, but it's more like 2 1/4. And then the height of it is, so they're like 2 1/4 inch square. And all the letters. And like I said, because these are steel rule dies, you can cut more than one at a time. So hello, I have 3 E's in my name. You can understand, like if I was making multiple things for people, it's nice to be able, so there's the ampersand and then a question mark. So this one for the entire set is $125, but we have that other die set right now that's the same price and it's the regular dies, so it's kind of cool. You could double dip and get both. And then there's this one, EFG, and they just slide off right on the, you can tell they're that old. Oh, and look, this punch 410 goes with the stamp set from the other box. So maybe I'll go back and see if we've been trying to put bundles together when we can find them. Let's see what else is in here. So out of the 410s, let's see. There's a bell punch. And some embossing folders. And
The sheep.
This guy. I can't believe that this made it. So this is a bundle. It's the sheep and the die cuts for the sheep. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And you can tell I loved it because here I stamped some. And the dies actually come with a fence.
Make a fence for the sheep.
Like party hat. There's clouds and a sun and a little flag in there. Oh my gosh. Adorable. All right, so I'm gonna bid that box goodbye and have her put the dies back. Ugh. And then Art and Bloom. Gorgeous. You are amazing. Congrats. Let's see what else. Let's see what pops out at me here. Oh, we were saying this one. Can you even believe this is in the box? The ice cream bundle.
Oh, we love this bundle.
The ice cream punch bundle. It's $31.50, and it punches out the cone and the topper, and it's got all of these things to go with it, and the font is adorable. I can't imagine why I still have it unless everybody bought them and didn't need it because they already owned it. I mean, it
makes the cutest summer cards.
Yeah, that was number 446. Love that one. And this one I loved. Create with friends, the font. So amazing, celebrate, friends, create, and love. And then you just build the phrases. So, let's see. Friends forever. Celebrate together. Celebrate you. I did a card, let's create together, with it, and I'm looking for it because I found it the other day. I mean, I love this set, and it was only $17, and it's got all these really cool fonts and phrases you can build. And of course, I pulled it out and forgot where it came from. Tasteful Touches, Snowflake Wishes, Handsomely Suited again. I'm a big fan of masculines sets. cute bow tie, Father's Day, birthday. You're the best. But doesn't have a tool on it. It's funny. Brew some fun. Another coffee set. Those are usually really popular. I love that this looks like a Starbucks cup. Let's brew some fun. It's your birthday. I love the circle and being able to put things in the circle, the little teacup. So this isn't just coffee. This is tea. Spoons, hats. These are great for backgrounds. I mean, there's so many good things, but like, you know, I'm trying to pick out my absolute favorites. Happy birthday to you. Obviously, I like the ice cream one. All right, that's good for that one. Would you find where the 460 goes?
Yep.
Okay, and then I had this one. This one had a lot of dupes in it because they were Celebration, which is going away, so sad. But Rise and Shine cups and the meerkats and the little ladybug. Sorry, I guess I should show you the little ladybugs.
Oh, the ladybugs are so cute.
I love the little bum there. So cute. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Sarah Weston. I gotta show her this one. Wildcats. She does a rescue league for tigers. If she doesn't have this, she should know that it's there. You are fierce. So cool. You deserve this. Tags in bloom. Sweet as a peach. In fact, Lex, where's your phone? Can I just take a picture of that for Sarah? She should definitely see this. Here. Sorry. It's funny when you know somebody. Like, you're like, oh, I gotta show that to so-and-so. Instantly. Okay. Go ahead and send it to her if you want.
Robin commented, "Celebration is going away?" Question mark.
Yes, it is.
It is?
It is. They're going to replace it with a new program.
That's awesome.
Just like anything, you know, everything needs to be updated after a while. We did part of the 500s. Wow, that's a mess now. Obviously, you guys can see that this is a marathon if I go and show you all of it. So I'm just going to keep, like, my intention was to go through all of them, but honestly. Tranquil Thoughts. Let's see what else is here. We got a glare going, so like, oh, by far.
The zebras.
I love this guy. You just stamp him with Memento and put him with black, white, and a bright color, and you're good to go. He was one of my favorites over the years. Oh my gosh. Love this font. May your comeback be bigger than your setback. Positive thoughts, miss you. Love all of that. Let's see what else pops out at me. This one. This set doesn't look like much, right? But when you stamp this, think Regal colors like Blackberry Bliss, and you can even wink Estella the leaves for some sparkle. My gosh, it's beautiful. A sleeper set though, like one of those that people don't pay attention to until you're like stamp with it and you're home. Oh my goodness. You are amazing. I love the font. Hip hip hooray, 3 cheers, happy birthday. I love all kinds of sets like these where you can just celebrate people. That's the number one reason I send a card, is just celebration. And then both of these borders, one is the ones that connect. We got the heart one and the star one. They make great borders. Sorry, I'm trying to move. Here we go. Let's see. So more steel rule dies in this one, some punches. We're in the 700s here. Turnovers are the type of stamp set that you stamp clean, flip it over, and then stamp the detail, and let them dry in between. This one's cute. It's got pumpkins and bats and hearts. Adorable.
It's 701, I believe.
703, yeah.
First one in the 700s.
Okay. Christmas Rose. I still have some scrapbook pages in my store at Retreat with uses this bundle. It's absolutely awesome. It's 2 stamp sets. Yeah, and I did some scrapbooking with it. I love it. I'm a sucker for stockings. A Merry Hello. Heartfelt Christmas. I love all of this. I love a handmade stocking. You have a couple of them. People made you over the years. You would have to go to the album to see this, but it's a cactus set, and it was back when we were doing the artisan sets, so it comes with all kinds of stuff, and that's item 7 something, because this is a little bit messy because it's all punches and the numbers keep falling off. But if it's a punch, I look for it in this bundle. In fact, somebody just got one. Kelsey just got one out of this box this morning. But all kinds of cool shapes in the 700s. And yes, I'll find them. It's okay. But that's why I like to double check and make sure that I have the item before you go and place an order. So these are all punch bundles. Again, Flowers of Friendship. And they line up and punch the shape. So the fishes. And then the whale. Cute, all beachy things. And then these are all in the 700s, but they're like die sets and shapes and coolness. I need you to put them back, Lex.
Yep, I am.
Because I don't know where those all go for. Okay. Yeti to party. So I'm in the 800s now. He's so cute. Remember him? He didn't originally come with dies, but then they came out afterwards, and you couldn't keep them in stock. They sold out quite quickly. $41.25 on that bundle, and that's a BOGO. So you get it free with an order. Window wishes. All of these sets, man. I should not be in here, because when I look, I say, why did I BOGO that? That should be in my wedding collection. There's a bundle. Trees for sale. This had a die set. Oh, yeah. Tree trimmings, trimming the tree. So I'm just looking. That's it for this one. I need the bottom one now. Sorry, just trying to keep up. So that goes in the hole. Trying to make it so that when Alexis puts this back, and we do have people that bid, I'll be able to find things. Oh, more squirrels. They got a thing for squirrels, man. This guy's cute, though.
We like that one. He's the squirrel from Ice Age.
Yeah.
He's the Ice Age squirrel.
He's not a creepy squirrel. Let's see. I'm looking to see my most favorite. Oh, this one. You know how I have the Stampers 8 Stamp Club? Well, this was my very first Stamp Club set. I loved it. Memory lane there. So cool. That was the very first Stampers 8. Just cute stuff. This one, Sunny Splash. This was in for a hot minute and it was gone. I only made one card with it. Adorable. What a great set to have to make cards for girlfriends. And Halloween is coming. I was just playing with some of these. Oh, this is gingerbread. Gingerbread house.
Gingerbread house.
Wow. Look at the little
the gumdrops.
So cool.
Can't forget the zero bundle.
Oh, yeah, this has the punch. I needed... So
I
you
put them in inverse order for you.
Okay. Can you move them closer to me so I don't have to traverse the table? So, here we go. Okay, can I move on? All right. She's like, you have to show the deer bundle. It was a beautiful bundle. Okay. Here we go. 840 to 860. Obviously, anything sailboats. Let's set sail. This was one of my favorites, and it's a build-a-sailboat. There was a sailboat punch, I thought, with it, but maybe not. It was one of those. And lighthouses. We did these at a retreat. Absolutely loved it. And there's lighthouse dies. Pretty. Let's see. What's jumping out at me? Limited edition. This is one of those stamp sets that if you're going to be selling your cards that you make with Stampin' Up! Images, this one is one that you can stamp on the back that clears you for the angel policy. I think it went that way. Lovely and lasting. There was a punch that went with this. And I did a lot with this. I did a whole big display board with it. A little display board. Let's see. Hydrangea was pretty. Purples. Just like speed dating. Glad we're friends. This is adorable. And I like stamps that are like not necessarily what everybody else might be. Look at this little guy. Oh, he's so cute. And then this is Alexis in front of the fan.
Yes.
Just saying.
Everywhere, always.
Yep. Okay. And then this is great around daffodil season. So spring, Easter blessings, Mother's Day. And there are dies that go with. Look how pretty. The Forever Fern is one of the first distinctive stamp sets. You stamp these leaves and they're magical. So like right now it's gray on the cover, but like I've made cards where I just stamped this and put the words off the end of the leaf and I was done. Stunning. To a friend that makes me smile. This is absolutely one of my favorite bundles. The bear is adorable, but it's okay to see him go. I bet there'll be another bear at some point. Cute Christmas. I like the font. It looks like it takes up a lot of space on the card, which sometimes you want if you don't have a lot of words like me. Okay. Next. Who doesn't like cookies and wine?
Oh, cookies.
And wine. And it says pudding, but I don't know. I see ice cream.
Definitely ice cream.
Apothecary art. Oh, I must have two of those. I saw it earlier. Blessings of Home. I did love that one enough, and I used it in a bunch of Better Days. I really like this one. It goes with the current Arches dies. Very pretty. And then this stamps inside of that. Stunning. Christmas banners. I thought somebody... Oh, maybe it was the other banner set. But it looks familiar from this morning. Campology. I did a class with Mary Jo Schneider with this. Love it, love it. I wish I was camping right now. I love this one. I used him a lot on welcome things and just adorable. Love, love. Okay, so Peaceful Evergreens, for sure. And that has dies with it that are just stunning and two-step. So you could just cut a couple pieces of dark. Wink Estella. Gorgeousness. Naughty and Nice. Ha! Love this one. From St. Nick. I love that it goes with the... it's a current punch, actually. From the North Pole Elves with love wrapped. Yep.
It's actually on top.
Yep. Goes with that one. So you could get this in Bogo, and that's $9.89. Let's see. Playing in the Rain was another fan favorite. All these little, the turtle and the so cute. Every time I made a card with this, people loved it. Let's see. This one. Peaceful Season. The words on this Christmas set were just fab. Love it. Okay. Moving right along. We got a system now. Legendary Ride, for sure. Look at those dies. My husband loves motorcycles. He doesn't have one, but like, ride on, it's your birthday. Dad, you're the coolest. Those are great. Look at the flames. So cool. You could have the flames coming out the back of the bike. Love, love, love. Great set for guys. Let's go shopping. Great set for girls. Well, great set for me. Let's see. Well, it depends. I'm not a big shopper. I'll say that. But I love shopping for other people. Like, I love shopping for Retreat.
Oh, we love these guys.
Jungle Pals was originally just by itself, and then later during Celebration, they came out with the dies. So you get both in this bundle, which is a big deal. They were not available for a long time. 974, 75, 71. Where did I pull that from? Let's see, what else is here that I love? This one, the ice cream for sure. And then my other pick in this bucket is this one. I still have paper from this. It was one of the first online exclusive suites, and stunning, stunning, stunning paper. Okay, I'm in the 950s here. Let's see if anything jumps out at me. Oh, I did a class with this right before it retired, like a couple months ago. And I brought it to Litchfield, and the girls were smitten over the critters. That's number 962. They really liked it.
That train.
Yeah, this train. Our family, my dad, my Alexis's grandfather, my husband's father, was a train conductor for years and years, and an engineer, Boston and Maine. And so that, it also kind of looks like the Harry Potter train, if you know anybody that's a Harry Potter fan. Those are the big ones for me. Oh, and I like this little bear. So I guess we do a lot of bears. He's kind of like Pooh, but he's got a few pounds on. Right? Like a pudgy little bear. Cute, cute. All right, so I'll send that way. I think we're out of order here, but we're going backwards. We're going backwards so we can put everything back, right? Flowers of Beauty. Okay, big one that jumps right out at me is music, of course. Love this. If you know anybody that, is in a band, likes music, likes to go listen to music, cards made in that set. Fabulous. I love this one. It's my friend's $1 Million set. Absolutely beautiful. Great sentiments. Those are the big ones that pop out at me. Oh, actually, I like this one too. This was like, like the Red Wagon. We had one when I was a kid, and there's dies to make the wagon. Elastic band is gone.
Oh, this bag right on the table that I've been working on.
It's in the end. Okay, next one. Adventurous Sky is a big one. Again, I think it's because I'm just flinging elastic bands everywhere. It's because it's great for guy cards. Let's see. I did some really pretty cards with this Carrying Leaves. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it's stunning when you stamp. When I started putting pumpkin with the other blue. Sorry.
Pumpkin with...
I'm out of words. It's okay. I like this. Christmas labels. So somebody already got the extra labels dies that I had, because I always buy an extra set of dies when I'm going to do a lot of die cutting. I used this. These dies are cool. They cut out in certain areas so you can run ribbon in between. They're really funky. I really loved this one. That's the big one popping out at me there. Are we on the last batch?
Unless you want to do the wood mount.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you.
No wood mount. This is the last batch. So I found these this week and just added them to Bogo even after it started. They're at the very end of the album. They were originally in Bogo as a stamp set, and I found the dies that went with them, so I married them up this week. They're at the end of the album. Love them. And then there's a bunch of punches, the sailboat. See, there's all different punches. And actually, some of those stamps I saw through. There's another bow builder, and it's a small one, and it's a punch. So you saw me build a bow earlier if you're hanging out still. And then, let's see, Songbird punch, Tropical Leaf punch, Trucking Along. This was so popular. It went out of stock for a while. We couldn't get it. It was during Christmas. People were upset. I've got one. Sweetest Cherries, one of my favorite. This was also a club thing. $33.25, inexpensive bundle. This one I saved to the end of doing Bogo because it was all punch bundles. So, oops, sorry about the whack. Handmade Hugs, Hello Ladybug, Flower Shop, Layering Leaves, Petal Park, Sparkling Snowflake, Submarine Life. These are all punch bundles. This one's, you can punch a snowflake into a tag. And the rest are all just punches that punch out the shapes. Getting there. Oh, I did it again. I whacked the camera. I'm so sorry. If you're still here, tell me you're here, because I see that there's a couple of you. Ooh. I know that was a lot. Any more requests to get into the group? Okay, good. Wonderful Thoughts. This is a bundle, so this has all the pieces to cut out the shapes from the stamp set. Very cool. Country Bouquet, what's popping out at me? In this bin, Latte Love was probably the most popular, with the coffee cups. Oh, I thought I saw somebody mark that. Maybe I'm wrong. This one, I was thinking of my mom the other day, and I was thinking I wanted to pull it and make a card using that church. So Sweetest Star, the star punch is current, but this punch, the stamp set is gone. So you could get this in Bogo and then purchase the punch. Thank you, Alexis. Purchase the punch separately. And then the last one, I think, from this one that's sticking out at me is Umbrella Days and Dies. Just beautiful images. I like to take my fine tip glue and make water. So you just touch the paper and then drag up. And the last bin. Oh my goodness. Who's still here? Let me see. Oh. I see that somebody's still here. Let's see. Seaside Wishes. There's my sand dollars. Found a whole bunch of those cut out today on my table. So Very Merry. I loved this one. It was originally going to be a quick hit in the online exclusives, and they kept it longer because it was so popular. I love anything that looks like stained glass. And Rhino Ready.
The rhinos are so cute.
Another stamp set that came out and didn't have dies, and then once the dies came out, it exploded. Everybody wanted them, but I get the bundle here. So cool. All right, kids. So that's a peek at Bogo, how it works. You can find the Bogo. I want to flip the camera here. You can find the Bogo at the link at the top of this page. If you want to reserve any items, you mark them pending. And then I go and double check once you email me that I have the items, and then you place an equal order, and they're free. You just pay shipping from me to you, and that's it. So, happy Friday. Today's the last day of free shipping for orders over $75, so double dip with my Bogo. Thanks for stopping by today, and have a great weekend.